Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Lee. This is JLeesCorner. This is the Family Chantel Girl Season 1, Episode 3. I told y'all all need to send me $1 to my Cash App. Okay, Cash App is in the thing below. Y'all need to send me $1. Period. Okay, for watching this damn show. If you have not done so already, and make sure to like this video. Gotta be watching the Family Chantel people and all this foolishness. Okay, going on up in here. But make sure that you like the video, that you subscribe to my channel, and become a whole JayBird. Dun 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 dun. I'm tired, y'all. Smile. Y'all know sometimes my voice ain't there. It don't be there, whatever. But let's get started on this review. So we see that Chantel and Pedro are still in the car, still arguing, driving down the freeway of love or hate, whichever one you prefer. And she like, I just can't believe you. I can't believe you're out here sneaking around behind my back to get your mama, your sister to these United States, and I cannot believe you and your bullshit, Pedro. And Pedro like, oh, I'm like a stranger. You want to put me out? You want me to get out the car? She's like, if you want to, and she was out like, I guess like a green light or whatever, because you see all the cars stopped around them. And so Pedro was trying to open the door, but he was also trying to watch for oncoming traffic, and he realized this ain't time for me to be hopping up on a car because it's night. It's nighttime. It's dark outside. I can't see. They can't see me. I make it hit by car, and I may not be here no more. So I'm gonna stay in this car and say, "You lucky. I'm not gonna get out." Pedro, be quiet, bro. You can't even drive any damn where. So she bring up how your parents would, not your parents, your mom and sister would not be living with us. He's like, it's my place too. They can't live. No, not my goddamn house. They're not gonna live with us. Nuh-uh. Well, fine. I'll get them an apartment. And I'll pay for it. Oh, will you not use all your hard-earned money for your mama and your sister? Okay. Oh, we're taking care of them. You just move back to DR to be with them then. Oh, is that what you want? Well, you might as well, because you are. And I'm like, Lord, they just going back and forth and back and forth. And they both wrong. Like Chantel, who are they both wrong? I feel like in a way they are. Like, you can't tell them to go back to DR because you don't want them to go back to DR. At the same time, you can say take your ass back over there because you so concerned with your mom and your sister. Go be with them. Leave me be. And Pedro wants her to accept him wanting his family here, but he lying about it. You can't be lying about it, Pedro. That's the problem, okay? Just stupidity. Just stupidity. But this is the thing. The next morning, when she was all upset last night, the next morning, she up making that man breakfast. Okay, I'm sorry for how I acted before, so I'm making him breakfast. Pedro came out like, you don't make breakfast. When he said she don't ever make breakfast, I said, oh, she don't. I don't eat it up. I like homemade scrambled eggs versus scrambled eggs at a restaurant. Anyway, I just felt bad. So I made you some breakfast. I don't want to be arguing with you or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And Pedro said, Chantel, she did hurt my feelings. I'm like, Pedro, you want to bring your crazy mom and sister here. She can hurt your feelings once or twice. Just once or twice. Anyway, she brings up how I was just angry over, you saying stuff in therapy, whatever, and I wanted to cut you deeper than when I felt like you cut me. So I was saying things I should have said, and I'm sorry, Pedro. I'm sorry, Pedro. I said, Lord, girl, this is why Pedro does what he does, because he does what he does, and you then apologize to him or go back to begging him. I'm like, girl, I would have been like, I said what I said, okay? Because Chantel and Pedro don't need to be together because they consistently fight about their family, and neither one of them wants to not acknowledge. Neither one of them wants to acknowledge that their families are the real issue. But I digress. Anyway, she tells him like, next time we just need to have open communication, and if you want to do something, like, you need to tell me about it before you do it, so that we can just, we can talk and there won't be no big issue. You know what I'm saying? Because she said, if I would have known before therapy that you was gonna bring them here, my reaction would not have been so crazy, just psychotic or whatever. And so I'm like, well, I guess so. But what she don't know is that he went to a lawyer to try to get them here. And what she also don't know is he actually needs her to do it. And I'm like, you up there, you got the man by the balls. He needs you. I'll be like, look, I will help you bring them here. However, the only way I'm going to do that is if they find steady jobs when they're here, and they need to secure that before they get here. And I wanted in writing that no money would be going towards taking care of your mom or your sister if they can't at least take care of themselves. It's one thing for him to help them financially a little bit here and there, but you can't be wholeheartedly taking care of them because they just don't want to work or they ain't making no money. Girl, would not be me. Would not be me. He do then apologize to her for not telling her beforehand what he trying to do that he need her help for. He's still lying because she still don't know the whole truth what he needs from her. But it is what it is. So we do see Chantel and Pedro riding around mainly because Pedro can't drive nowhere. He keeps failing the driving test, so she's his chauffeur. Okay, he doesn't mind her being the chauffeur. He like it's cool with me because it's cool with her. And I said, no, that's really nice or whatever. But I do think curbside service is amazing. When me and my ex worked different shifts and he was able to drive me to work, it was amazing. It was amazing. Or my other ex, when I would just let him borrow my car because I was dumb and he wasn't working, he was in these streets. And he would, drop me off to work and come pick me back up. On time at that. On time at that. And this is the bad guy, of course. But curbside service is amazing. The car is always warm or cold, depending if it's summer or the winter. I am saying you can just get in the car and just really, oh, it's been a long day. You ain't got to think about it's relaxing. It's free Uber. It's free Uber. I love a free Uber, a free Lyft, or whatever. The next man I date has to work a different shift to me so that he can take me to work and bring me home. Or at least like something. I don't know. Because my hours is crazy anyway, but it is what it is. It kind of got all off topic. So Chantel and Pedro are driving to go have a double date with her sister Winter and her boyfriend Jai. Now Chantel says she wants to get to know Jai better because even though the sister Winter and Jai have been dating for 5 years. She's like, I don't really know him. Like he's always like high and by and ain't too much or whatever. And then I'm like, and she feels like if Pedro can keep a secret, that he wants to bring his mama and his sister here, I can't imagine what kind of secret that Jai could be holding. I'm like, first of all, everybody may not have secrets. I mean, Jai does, but everyone else does not have one solely because Pedro did. Okay, that's not how things work. So Jai brings up how he likes to meet Pedro. He says for the most part, he and Pedro are in the same boat with the family. They are both outsiders dating the daughters, and just new to the family or whatever. Well, Pedro been around for a little bit of time, but so is he. But again, they're both just something's in my eye. And I don't like stopping the camera to figure it out. But again, he like I like having Pedro around because I feel like we can kind of be on each other's side because again we're the two outsiders. And I said, well, that's smart. That's smart because there are strengths in numbers. All y'all need to do now is get River to get a girlfriend who could be the outsider, and then when she's the outsider, y'all all three can be against them three. It can be like a Mortal Kombat. Anyway, so Chantel, because they there and it was fine or whatever, but we see Winter go to the bathroom real quick, and so Chantel kind of lays into Jai. I don't really know you, and I want to get to know you. Like I think you've been around so much, and I just don't know you. And he brings up in the interview thing, he said how well because Chantel has so much going on between her and Pedro and this things in general, it was always some kind of drama. The family kind of just didn't pay him any attention, so he just kind of played the background because it was always something going on with Chantel. And I say, well, that does happen. Sometimes the family so focused on somebody else's person's a boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever, you just kind of like, oh, they gonna slide by because we can't worry about that right now because he live here. This new one who ain't from his country, he's more important if you ask me to look at. And I'm like, well, whatever, So he's like, but I really want to make things like more permanent with your sister. I really want to take it one step further. And she like, And do what? He like, I want to propose. Ugh, I cannot believe it. I just can't. Ugh, I don't think you guys, I don't think you're ready. I don't. You should take some time or whatever I'm saying. Get to know us a little bit more. We need to know you more before you want to propose to my sister, whatever. That's crazy. He wants to marry my sister Chantel. You brought a whole person here from a different country and told your parents like 4 or 5 days for the wedding I was getting married. You can't judge no one else's situation. Now I get that she says I don't want my sister to end up in a situation like me to where she marries someone and then once after they're married she then find out about him. Well, no one told you to rush and marry Pedro. Okay, you did that, Lucy. Okay. Anyway, because they is definitely like Ricky and Lucy. Mom love Lucy. I love Lucy. Anyway, she brings up again. We need to know you better before y'all get married. I said you can't. Chantel, your mama can say that. Your daddy can say that. Even River can say that. You cannot. Why? Because your husband still don't. We still don't know about your husband family. What's going on? So girl, this what it is. But she keeps bringing up how he's been around 5 years and I don't know him. Well, I mean, hell, you don't know your edges either, but that doesn't really matter. We do see how Daddy Chantel, I can never remember his name, and I think it's it may be Trent or Travis, it could be Charles, I don't know. What I do know is I prefer to call him Daddy Chantel. Okay, so Chantel's daddy, Daddy Chantel, meets up with Pedro. Okay, he suggests to Pedro, Pedro, I want us to go on a bonding trip. A boys bonding trip. Oh, really? That's what you want to do? And because he was talking a lot of stuff, and I'm like, none of that mattered because the point was he wanted to go do this male bonding trip, okay? And he brings up how I can't, no, Mama Chantel says you can't trust Pedro. You can't trust Pedro. You know what I'm saying? People who lie are liars. And you can't trust a liar. And I was like, her and her sayings, and it'd be funny because every time she says something that like kind of doesn't, even if it makes sense, it's basic stuff, and the husband be like, because why do you say people who lie are liars? Well, what else would they be? They, girl, I say her mama is kind of like, girl, her mama's special too. Anyway, so the daddy again suggests they take this boy trip, because he thinks it'll be fun. They can do some horseback riding, some camping or something. But it's a little bonding trip. And Pedro gets excited. I remember when I was younger, we would go horseback ride so that it can bring back memories of his childhood. So he seemed like, oh, okay, cool or whatever. He then brings, like, like, who is this, me and you or whatever? He's like, well, no, be quiet, Siri. He says, well, no, River will be coming too because he's my son or whatever. Oh, I don't know. Like, me and him have issues. You know what I'm saying? He's like, I know that, but I think, he's like, look, I'm neutral because that's my son and you my son-in-law. So I wouldn't push either person, either way. I don't have no fight in this or whatever. I just want us all to get along. And until Pedro can take some kind of accountability, I don't know how much that's gonna work or whatever. What did he say? Pedro then said, I don't know, because, you don't trust me, so I don't trust you. Like, how can we all go together? He's like, we have to start trusting for somewhere that might as well be here. So again, Pedro was happy to be going on this trip because he just wants to go horseback riding. I'm like, hey, he must have not business with a kid. So he brings up how he didn't have a father growing up. He says, so he really did hope to have that father-son relationship with Daddy Chantel. You know what I'm saying? And that kind of didn't happen. So I feel like that's why because he's like, I wanted to learn things from him because I didn't learn as a kid from. Pedro acted that way because he was raised by them two women who just put girl. If he gives him a bun of their thumb, I think Pedro would be fine. But they hooks in him. They hooks a dead center in his throat. Okay? And he can't get away. But anyway, when he brought up how his father was not around, how he just, he's been yearning for that father figure in his life. He was hoping that would be her dad and didn't work out. And that could be why he's so mad because I lost another dad. Damn it, man, Anyway, so he gonna go. He do go, he brings up, well, since I need Chantel to get my family here, if I kind of mend things with her family, hopefully she'll mend things with my family, and then she'll help me get them here. So I'm like, scamming and scheming. Mm, mm, mm. Scamming and scheming to get the damn mama and sister here. My damn nerves. Anyway, we then see Chantel go talk to her mama, whatever. And her mama is obsessed. Oh, you see these cowboy boots? Cowboy boots go with everything. No, they don't. Not in Detroit, they do. Cowboy boots does not go everything. I just feel like that's not true. I don't. I don't think. I think UGG boots go with just about anything except a formal wedding dress, unless you're running through the snow. But I don't feel like cowboy boots go with anything. I think sometimes cowboy boots look dumb. I said it. I said what I said. Boom. Anyway, because in Detroit we do not wear cowboy boots like that. Um, so she brings up how I went on a double date with Ja in Winter and Pedro or whatever, and Ja wants to like propose to Winter, and she was like, "What? Mom, we don't even know him." I know that's kind of I can't believe so she just is shocked or whatever, and she also felt like there's something up with him. She brings up how recently he always be gone and don't nobody know why. He's be gone here, gone there, gone everywhere, and no one knows why. And I'm like, well, does he work? Is he going to work at the time? Like, where is he disappearing to? Like, did he got an iPhone? Found a friend? I'm just trying to find, girl, I don't know. It could be something. Anyway, Chantel said, you know what? I think Winter may be being naive. Oh, just like you. Like sister, like sister. Anyway, sister, sister. Anyway, Chantel then said, you know what? I think we should get a private investigator. What would you really? Yeah, I think we should get a private investigator to look into because I don't want her, getting caught up in physical attraction, much to my satisfaction. Girl, I know I'm sleeping when I'm just start singing. And if I ever fall in love, my voice is gonna be horrible. Anyway, so she brings up how they went and seen a PI when she was with Pedro. She was against it. Her parents set it up, or whatever, and she was against it. So I'm like, well, girl, but you for it now. But she brings up how now she get why they wanted to do it. She's like, had we done it then, who knows what my life would have led. You wouldn't have been on your own TV show. I know that much. So we see Chantel and Pedro talk in this basic conversations where Pedro, like, I met with your dad, and he surprised me, he wants to go on a boys trip, do some horseback riding. And I'm like, Pedro accent and pronunciation is just so funny to me in my head. But he's it's cool. She looks happy that he's talking about it in a positive way. Now, he wasn't up skipping to the loo, okay, but he was just talking about it in a positive way, and it's one small positive step forward. She then brings up how, I think I want to hire a private eye to investigate Ja. And he was like, I don't think that's smart. I think you're just going to be upset with you. You know what I'm saying? Why don't I just go to him and ask him questions, give him a chance to answer your questions? And I can't, I think she said she think he gonna lie or he not gonna be true. Something she said as to why she ain't gonna do that or why it ain't gonna work. And so she needs to hire a whole private eye. He says, okay, do what you want to do, but I'm telling you, like, she gonna be mad at you once she find out what happened. Now they go meet with this PI. Now, first of all, I don't trust any PI who look like they may not be from this country, not this country, this time frame. Like, she looked like she was like in the 80s. Like, she reminds me of that lady. Is it the New Jersey medium? The Newark medium? The lady from like Jersey who has the big old hair. And that's what she reminds me of. I'm like, are they in Jersey? Maybe they live in Jersey. Because I feel like this person, she's dressed like somebody who will be a private eye in like 1986. Like, and they had an office next door to either, MacGyver or Miami Vice. Okay, and I'm like, and he looked like, what are you saying? What are we doing? How much did we charge? And I'm like, I just, girl, I don't think are they real PIs or are they the office PIs? Like, I don't see either of them somewhere like searching through trash cans and putting, tracking devices. I feel like they both look too noticeable. I feel like his voice felt like a high pitched voice, and her hair is just girl. Did she comb it? I don't know. Anyway, so Sometimes I go off on little tangents. So, they tell her, like, we want to investigate, my daughter and her sister's boyfriend. Well, how old is he? I don't know, like 20. I don't know, maybe 25. Like, okay, what's fine? What's his birthday? Yeah, I don't know. Okay, well, where does he work? Yeah, I don't, I'm like, y'all don't know nothing, not nothing. If they don't know not nothing, then that's different. You should at least know what I know. What my friends' husbands work. Okay, I'm like, what is going on here? That's kind of weird, 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 weird. Anyway, so she's like, I got a lot to do, so I'll let y'all know what I find out. I think you should put a tracking device on his car. I think he's cheating, said Chantel. Well, she would know. Anyway, the detective, I'm gonna figure out what he's doing. I'm gonna let you know. We're gonna come back and talk about it. I said, if you say so. So we see on the trip to the boy buying the trip or whatever, River, like, this is a stupid idea. He was like, this is a stupid idea. You know what I'm saying? Pedro is a lying, conniving person. This is stupid. And since you want to be all friendly with him, like, I'm getting in the back. He can ride in the front next to you, daddy. Okay, I'm getting in the back. Fuck the shotgun. So, he like, look, we only gonna be there for one night. Like, you can tolerate Pedro, like, for one night, son. You can really do it. I think it's stupid. It was his thing. Now, he what I like is he, like, he treats Chantel horrible, and all of a sudden you want to hang out with this fool, and he messing with your daughter. That I agree on. My daddy would have wrung the dude's neck. Okay, bare hands. Okay, my daddy and my uncles, it would have went down, up and through. Okay, and my mom and my auntie. You know what I'm saying? We gangsta. Anyway, so Pedro get in the car, and I'll say this: Pedro was trying to be nice. Pedro seemed like he was in a really good mood, but it's because Pedro wants to go ride horses. Okay, that's what he wants to do. He says, "Hey, River." River really doesn't speak back. Oh, yeah, hey. Like, oh, are you sleepy? You're like, yeah, man, I'm sleepy. He lying in the back, faking sleep. Okay. And the daddy, like, yeah, uh, it's a great trip. The daddy trying to break the ice, and Pedro, for the most part, is being, nice. And River, like, I don't trust him. So I'm not going to even engage. Like, I'm going to be in his back seat. I'm going to act sleep the whole time. The whole time. But Daddy Chantel do say, like, he thought that the trip can help them get down to the nitty gritty, the deep down issues that they have between each other. I think Pedro and River just need to fight it out. I think they need to go to the woods, put some boxing gloves on, fight it out, and then sit in a circle and drink beer and talk. Okay? And I'm like, but no, River in the back seat, like, let me just fake sleep so they ain't gonna talk to me. I'm like, they gonna still talk to you, River. So we then see Mama Chantel, and Chantel goes back to the PI's office because the PI's found something. And then Chantel bring up how, you know what I'm saying, I don't get why y'all are just, like, not as hard on Winter and Jai as y'all were on me with me and Pedro. And I said, well, because she didn't bring home a person from the whole other country and say we getting married in 4 days, like you. Or she didn't lie about the person for all this time. They know that y'all her boyfriend, but you were on Pedro as a damn summer student or whatever, like he on a summer visa, and he was on a whole fiance visa. So you lied about your stuff. Okay, which sometimes will make a parent be more strict on the second one, but I digress. So, they get to the office, and I'm like, oh, they're going to get us here. They're going to cut it off before they tell us what's going on. It's going to be so dumb. Let me just cut it off now. But some said, no, keep watching. Keep watching. And then the agent said, you know what? There's no easy way to say this. And gives them a piece of paper. And she's like, he has another kid. And I'm like, bitch, another baby? Another baby? Oh, I wasn't expecting another baby. I expected he maybe really got fired from his job. I expected that he was maybe still legally married to somebody. I did not suspect another baby. And I feel like it won't be a older kid either. I feel like it's gonna be a younger kid. Like he cheated. It's the whole younger baby out in these streets as he is, and he lying about it. Okay, he lying. Ooh, girl, and that's how it went off. So I hope y'all enjoyed. Okay. Send me $2 on my Cash App for watching this shit for y'all. Okay, because y'all ain't got, I'm just playing. Not really, but I'm saying if you want to send me $2, send me $2. Cash App, whatever. It's in the description box below. But yeah, it was cool or whatever. Talk to y'all later. Peace.